Chapter 1. A Simple Life, A New Beginning. Sam Dawson leads a life of simplicity. He thrives on routine working at Starbucks, visiting the same park, and spending time with his group of friends who also have intellectual disabilities. Sam's world is small, predictable, and safe. He finds comfort in the Beatles' music, clinging to their lyrics as if they hold the secrets to life. But Sam's life changes drastically when he unexpectedly becomes a father. The woman he briefly dated leaves the hospital the moment Lucy is born, abandoning Sam and their newborn daughter without a word. In an instant, Sam is left with the overwhelming responsibility of raising Lucy on his own. His heart swells with love as he cradles her for the first time, his mind racing with worry. How can someone like him, with the mental capacity of a 7-year-old, raise a child? Sam doesn't know the answer, but he knows one thing for certain. He loves Lucy more than anything in the world, and he will do everything he can to care for her. Chapter 2. A Bond of Love and Limitations. Lucy grows up, and Sam's love for her only deepens with each passing day. She is his entire world, the light in his life. Sam reads to her, bathes her, and walks her to school every day. But as Lucy begins to develop intellectually, Sam struggles to keep up. Lucy's questions become harder, her books more advanced, and Sam's limitations grow more apparent. Lucy, now 7, notices the difference between her father and other adults. She tries to protect him, holding back in school, so she doesn't surpass him, even though her teachers know she is capable of much more. She hides her tears, sensing that showing her frustration might hurt him. One night, as Sam stumbles through a bedtime story, Lucy looks at him with a mix of love and sadness. She knows he's trying his best, but the growing gap between their worlds is becoming impossible to ignore. Sam sees the worry in her eyes, but can't understand why his little girl seems so distant lately. All he knows is that he loves her more than he can ever say. Chapter 3. The Shattering of Sam's World. When Lucy's teacher reports her struggles to the authorities, Sam's world begins to fall apart. Social services intervenes, claiming that Sam's intellectual disabilities prevent him from being a fit parent. One fateful afternoon, they come to take Lucy away. Sam clings to his daughter, begging them not to take her. Lucy, sobbing, reaches for him as the social workers pull her away. The sound of Lucy's cries echoes in Sam's ears as she is driven away in a car, leaving Sam standing helplessly on the sidewalk. His heart is shattered. The one person he loves more than anything has been ripped from his life, and he is left alone in an empty apartment, staring at the empty space where Lucy's toys used to be. Sam can't understand how love could ever be considered not enough. Chapter 4. Desperate to bring her home. Desperation consumes Sam. He cannot imagine a life without Lucy, and so he seeks help from a lawyer named Rita Harrison. Rita is cold, detached, and agrees to take the case, only to prove to her colleagues that she can win even the most hopeless battles. Sam pours his heart out to her, explaining that Lucy is his life, his everything. But Rita doubts that the courts will ever see him as a capable father. Still, as the days go by, Rita begins to soften. She sees something in Sam that she didn't expect, an unconditional love, so pure, so selfless, that it shakes her. As they prepare for the custody battle, Sam visits Lucy in foster care. Each visit is bittersweet. Lucy runs into his arms, holding on tightly, but every goodbye is agonizing. Sam tries to smile, tries to be brave for her, but Lucy's terror-streaked face haunts him. Each visit reminds him of what's at stake, and the fear of losing her forever gnaws at his soul. Chapter 5. The Pain of the Courtroom. In the courtroom, Sam's abilities are picked apart, analyzed, and questioned. The opposing lawyer argues that Sam's love isn't enough, that Lucy needs more, needs someone who can help her grow intellectually, emotionally, and socially. They paint Sam as a man who is stuck in the mind of a child, unable to meet the complex demands of parenting. Sam tries to defend himself, but words fail him. All he knows is how much he loves Lucy, but the court is not interested in love alone. They want stability, intelligence, and responsibility, things Sam tries desperately to provide, but cannot fully understand. Lucy is brought to the stand. The moment she sees her father in the courtroom, she bursts into tears. She tells the court that all she wants is to be with him, that she loves him more than anything. But deep down, Lucy feels torn. She knows her father can't help her with schoolwork, can't answer the questions she has about the world, but she can't bear the thought of losing him. The courtroom is silent as Lucy's voice breaks, her small frame shaking with sobs. Chapter 6. The Unbearable Verdict. The judge's decision comes down like a crushing blow. Sam will not get full custody. Lucy will remain with her foster family, though Sam will be allowed visitation rights. Sam is devastated. He had fought so hard, and yet the system deemed him unfit. He tries to understand why love wasn't enough, but no one can explain it to him in a way he can grasp. Rita, who has grown to care for Sam and Lucy deeply, holds back tears as the verdict is read. She knows the decision was made with Lucy's best interests in mind, but it still feels unbearably cruel. As Sam walks out of the courtroom, his world seems darker, smaller. The thought of not waking up to Lucy's laughter, of not reading to her at night, feels unbearable. Chapter 7. The Broken Pieces. Sam adjusts to his new reality with difficulty. Lucy visits him on weekends, and their time together is filled with moments of love, but also the painful reminder that things will never be the same. Sam tries to put on a brave face, but Lucy can see the sadness in his eyes. She holds his hand tightly, as if afraid that if she lets go, he'll disappear altogether. The love between them never fades, but it is now overshadowed by the knowledge that they will never have the life they once did. Lucy returns to her foster family each time, waving goodbye as Sam stands on the sidewalk, watching her drive away again and again and again. Each goodbye feels like a fresh wound, and Sam wonders if Lucy will one day stop coming back, if she will grow up and forget about him. The thought terrifies him, but he pushes it aside, clinging to the hope that love will always bring her back. I Am Sam is a heartbreaking story of love and loss, of a father who gives everything he has, only to find that in the eyes of the world, it's not enough. It is a testament to the power of unconditional love, even in the face of impossible odds, and a reminder that sometimes love alone can't protect us from the cruelty of life.